I didn't just read the Bible. I read the English version of the Quran. And it's basically
Yeah,
the same thing.
I tried to read the Quran. I got like 2 surahs in, and I was like, I'm done.
I'm done.
Cause damn it,
Done.
at least the Bible. There are many things I could say about the Bible, good and bad, but I will give it this credit: is that at least when it tells a story, it's in one place. Like when they were talking about Adam and Eve, they talked about Adam and Eve until they was done talking about Adam and Eve. In the Quran, you got to go to Surah 118, and then you got to jump all to the other side of the Quran, and then there's this one little obscure part right in the middle, and then they got one surah called the cow, and it's basically about a yellow cow. They named it that because it was this yellow cow that
What?
somebody
Oh,
killed
yeah.
somebody, and then Allah had them sacrifice this cow that was yellow, and they hit the person. They beat the person's body with a piece of the cow, and that brought him back to life.
What?
And I just was like, I'm done. I can't. I'm not.
What
I
did?
don't.
Okay, what page was that? I
Jesus,
must have missed that.
Jesus. Well, you no, because see, that's not because you missed it. That's because of the Quran's bad storytelling abilities. It's so all over the place. You won't know what you read till you forgot you read it.
I'm gonna have to go to the library and check that book out again.
I'm telling you, it's in there. It is in there. He beat that person with that cow, and he brought him back to life.
That person. Okay, so
I'm like,
okay,
oh, shit.
so you're telling me that if I want if I want my grandfather to come back to life, I'm going to take his ashes, spread it on the floor, and sacrifice a yellow cow, and just beat his ashes with it
Pretty much.
until he just magically just pulls back together and becomes a living human being again.
More or less, yeah, that's how it works.
Who wrote this? And people take it seriously. That's funny.
Muhammad, hey, don't you talk about the Prophet Muhammad, assalamu alaikum, the great Prophet Muhammad. Don't you dare speak about him. He is infallible. He is the one true prophet of Allah, who is the one true God, the eternally merciful, the especially merciful. How dare you talk about his prophet? Keep on talking. We'll be having to beat you with the cow.
But I'm already alive.
That's why I say keep on talking. There's gonna be some jihad up in here. Allahu Akbar and all that. I don't care. See, that's why Islam can't get me. See, because I've always looked at that as an insider. I mean, as an outsider. You know, some stuff I might be like, I'm not. Maybe I'm still on the fence about this. Like when it comes to the Bible or Christianity, but Islam, no, you can't get me because I've been looking at this with a critical eye my whole life. And how do people read this junk
And take it seriously.
and take it serious? I don't know. Actually, I know why. See, this goes back to the video I made a while ago about indoctrination. When you're told from a very early age that when you're basically told from the moment you can read that this is the word of God and you fed to you all the time, it's very easy to see why some people believe this. And then you got other people who come to it out of whatever reason, emotional reasons or fear of whatever punishment the afterlife they're going to get. So they cling to this stuff. But I really wish people would read this stuff before they just jump into it. Because it would, I assure you, it would be less fundamentalist, crazy religious people if they just read the books.
And that's the
Books.
scary part. People, not only do they take it seriously, but these people are willing to die for it.
And kill
People are
for it.
bombing themselves behind this stuff. Bronze Age mythology.
This junk, this stuff that all you have to do is, I'm telling you, the moment I read Genesis. Like, people, I don't get real hung up on the whole Jesus thing. Honestly, because the moment I read Genesis, the first book, without the automatic assumption that this is true, I just, every minute, it was just, why does it say this? This doesn't make sense. Who wrote this mess? Why is this in here? Why do people keep saying that this is scientific? This is so backwards. What's wrong with this junk? Why is there a dome in the sky? Why is there water on top of the dome? Why are they talking about the Earth like it's a big-ass snow globe? What's this in here? Why are there doors in the sky? There are no doors in the sky. What is this? Why are the plants here before the stars are here? Where are they getting the sunlight from? What's keeping them alive? And where is this light? He said, let there be light, but then there's nothing to give off the light. So this is God light just shining. Then why? That's like if you walk into a room, you cut on the light switch, the light come on, and then you look up, oh, a light's on. And then you go get a light bulb and screw it in, but the light's already on.
On. And also don't forget about the stars. And by stars, I mean the billions of other planets, suns, moons, and galaxies.
Yep, all that's just decoration. One planet, a week. The rest of the universe, one day. One day. I don't. How can people read this and not see that this is a geocentric, ignorant person wrote this? Not ignorant as in stupid, just ignorant as in they didn't know how the universe worked. These are people who thought that literally everything revolved around the Earth. These are people that thought that the stars, the galaxies, the supernovas, the black holes, all that was just lights to shine on Earth so that we would know what time it was and when the seasons was changing. These are people that thought when it rained, it wasn't because of condensation, precipitation, evaporation. It was because somebody up there opened up a door and some water that was on top of the sky dome fell down and wet the Earth. These people make fun of, Lord, the Greeks. They keep talking about Apollo's chariot. They really thought Apollo was riding across the sky. But do you think you're reading a book that was written by people who thought that some little man in the sky opened up a door and that's what made it rain because water was coming through the door?